Oh man, I really blend into my couches today, don't I? Hello, it's Delilah. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am pregnant with baby number 4, and I am due very, very soon. This baby could be here in 2.5 weeks or like a month and a half. It's really all up in the air right now. And so it is time. It is time that we start bringing out the baby stuff, getting things set up, and you know, just preparing ourselves for this baby. So over the past number of weeks, I have started to do this. It's been a little bit of a process. We've been slowly working through the before baby to-do list. And now that a lot of the bigger renovation type things and birthday things are all kind of out of the way, now this week I am focusing solely on baby prep. And I'm so excited about it. This is what we're gonna try and get through this week. I have started to do some other things on the list in the past couple of weeks, and I've picked up the camera and I filmed that, and you're gonna see that in a second. And it's making me very, very excited for welcoming this baby and postpartum life and that newborn snuggles and all of that fun stuff that we get to look forward to. So join me today as we go through our baby stuff and set up our home for baby. And yeah, let's get some things done. Whew. Let's go. Slowly but surely, we've been going through our storage room. This was a lot worse before. It was full. Like, this entire area was just full of stuff. We have managed to narrow it down quite a bit. So all this stuff has been gone through and organized. We've got all of the miscellaneous baby items here ready to go. Now I am shifting my focus to baby clothes. All of these bins are filled with either baby toys, baby stuff like diapers and burp cloths, and all the clothes that I've kept that my kids have outgrown. I have no idea what I've kept, and I am pretty sure most of this stuff is stained beyond repair, but I was too sentimental to actually let it go. So we're gonna pull all this stuff out, we're gonna bring it all over there, we're gonna dump everything, and we're going to decide what is worth keeping and what is not. We have our work cut out for us. This is so many clothes. So much. So what I'm gonna do differently this time is I have these 5 bins. This is 5 bins worth of clothing. Previously I had them divided up into boys' clothes and girls' clothes, but I find a lot of clothes kind of cross over. There's a lot of gender neutral stuff, so it was just like mass confusion. I'm going to label these by size instead. So we have newborn to 0 to 3, 3 to 6, and 6 to 9, 9 to 12, all the way up to 18 to 24. Then we've got years 2 to 4, and then 4 to 6. Oh yeah. Like, why did I keep this? Some of these are just stained beyond repair. Like, why did I keep this? So some are going to end up in the, some are gonna end up in the garbage can. And then there are some that are memorable keepsakes that I'm not gonna dress my other kids in because they are special to that child. So then these are gonna go in keepsake boxes. And everything else I'm going to divide up into those bins, and we'll see what we end up with at the end of all this.
Is this a keepsake?
That doesn't fit you anymore. And this is when my mic decided it wasn't going to work anymore. So this is what we ended up with. We got the bins full of the organized clothes. I had a shoe pile and like a hat and sock pile that I ended up putting in a smaller separate bin. And then this was the donation pile. We had a lot of clothes to donate. But this whole system worked really, really well. It'll be a lot easier for even just putting clothes away. It'll make a lot more sense when I'm sifting through them later. Next, we're moving on to the freezer situation. So this is our old deep freeze. I don't think we had ever defrosted it, and it was far overdue. We just purchased a new upright freezer, and so it was time to transfer all of the goods from this freezer into the new freezer, at least so that this one could defrost, and after this one was defrosted, it became our meat freezer. So now this is where we store meats, and we can buy them in bulk from local places. And it's crazy to think that we've gotten to this point where we actually can use multiple deep freezes, but that's where we're at in life already, and it's crazy. I feel a little bit like my grandmas who had multiple freezers, and they were always stocked full with all of the goods, all the homemade goods. I filmed this before I started my whole meal prep journey. If you haven't watched that video, I will leave that link down below. There's a ton of awesome freezer meal ideas in that video. But this was me getting the freezers ready in preparation so that I could organize them thoroughly, go through everything that we had, make a mental note of everything that we had so that I could use what we had for the freezer meals. Now this freezer is fully stocked with freezer meals for when baby comes. While on the topic of freezers, I decided I should probably go through my freezer upstairs, the one above the fridge. This is where I like to keep things that I reach for on a very regular basis, but it always very easily becomes the dumping grounds for anything that I don't feel like running downstairs to put into the deep freeze. This freezer just gets out of hand way too easily, and so I wanted to come up with a better system, which is a little bit challenging because this is a small space. So in here, I tried really hard only to keep things that I'm constantly reaching for. This is also the perfect opportunity to give it a wipe down. So I went through everything that I had stuffed in there, threw away a ton of stuff that was just not even good anymore, and then went through what was remaining. And if anything wasn't used regularly, it was brought downstairs. In the end, I ended up with a small bread basket for breads that we reach for daily. I have a smoothie basket for smoothie ingredients. I have a basket for miscellaneous frozen vegetables that I want to eat through quickly. And then a bin of meats to thaw throughout the week, ice cream, stuff like that. In the door, I ended up using one of these spots for ice packs, one for ice cream, and then just some extra space for ice cube trays and stuff at the bottom. So far, I've been able to keep up with the system, so that means that it's working. Okay, today's task is going through these bins, and my boys were here. Can you tell? So in this bin is all of the baby toys. So I pulled out anything that we will use in like the first maybe 3 months or so, like 3 to 6 months. Obviously we don't need any of these things until baby's quite a bit older, but I figured I'd get them out in a basket, get them washed and sanitized. So these are gonna go into the wash. I'm gonna sanitize those. And then these are donation. Now this bin is full of like postpartum stuff, newborn stuff, nursing stuff. This is really the bin that I need to go through right now. Baby is just moving like crazy today. We have an array of miscellaneous baby and postpartum stuff. We've got some swaddles, nursing covers. We've got a bottle. We only have one bottle. None of my babies have taken a bottle but I have one just in case, you know. I have milk storage bags. I have my pump actually packed in the hospital bag right now. Diaper bag stuff, washcloths, burp cloths, and then some miscellaneous things like my haka, some soothers of different nipple varieties. I am going to go ahead and wash anything that is fabric. So we've got like the swaddles, the nursing covers. We'll do one big load along with all of the newborn clothes. Let's talk about laundry for a minute. This is one of my most commonly asked questions. How do I do laundry? What is my routine? How do I get the stains out of my kids' clothes? First of all, anything that is more delicate, for example, lots of my Solly baby items that are made with like a really delicate material will go in a mesh bag like this to protect it from my aggressive washing machine. And by the way, if you are in the market for a washing machine, look at those tiny socks. Aren't those so cute? If you're in the market for a washing machine, try and find a top loader with an agitator in the middle. It works wonders. It cleans so well, but it is a little bit more rough. So delicate things I put into a delicate bag. Also little teeny tiny socks I put into a tiny bag so that they wouldn't get lost. Now as for products, all I use is Branch Basics. Oh my goodness, I cannot talk enough about Branch Basics. So this is the concentrate mixed with water to create laundry detergent, and all you need is a little capful. I'll add some essential oils to make it smell nice. Add that in, and then I'll top it off with some Oxygen Boost, also from Branch Basics. I just do a scoop of that. If you haven't heard of Branch Basics before, they are my all-time favorite cleaning company. Their products work so good, and they are entirely non-toxic. Every cleaner you could possibly imagine is based off of one concentrate. I use the same cleaning product, concentrate, for my laundry detergent, my floors, my dishes. I use it for cleaning glass and windows and literally everything in my home. And then this Oxygen Boost is the best stain remover you will ever use. This stuff is so powerful, completely non-toxic. I absolutely love it, and I do have a link and a code that I will leave in the description box for you. After all the toys were washed, I threw them into this basket, which used to be the blanket basket, but has now converted into the baby toy basket. Truthfully, I have about this much motivation today to do anything. This baby, I don't know what's going on in here right now, but like there have been many movements today that have made me have to just like stop and catch my breath and like anyway, as uncomfortable as I am, I'm gonna push through at least a little bit more. This room was William's room up until a couple weeks ago. He has since moved into the other room with his older siblings, and now it is time to turn this back into a nursery. This has become the dumping ground for anything and everything random that might be somewhat baby related. I need to go through the dresser, the closet, and all these random like baskets and bins that I've got going on in here. I've got stuff behind this chair just like piling up that I need to go through with and deal with as well. I think maybe the first place to start is in this closet. For now, this is kind of as much as I can do. I put spare wipes down here. We have spare diaper liners for when baby is older and fits into our cloth diapers. This is where the blankets are gonna go. We've got some mattress covers in here. Probably gonna fit more blankets and stuff in here, as well as out of season clothes up here. But right now, all of that is being washed, so that is much better. Now I've got to bring all of this stuff downstairs and organize it. Most of this is just like hand-me-downs from Theo to William that he was gonna fit in, but I think I'm just gonna put these into the baby bins downstairs, or like the clothing bins. so that everything's just in one place. Okay, it is the next day. I have more energy, feeling a little bit better today, so we are going to tackle this. We brought the old clothes downstairs, organized them into our new system, which, by the way, brilliant. I don't know why I ever divided up the clothes into boys and girls, because it just got mixed up. Like, this is so much easier to divide by size. And then everything's in the same place instead of all over the house scattered randomly. Zach is going to adjust the crib from a toddler bed back into a newborn crib. So he's raising it up. He's going to put the side rail back on. And when the clothes are finished drying, we're going to put those into the dresser. So soon, this baby is going to be here in our arms and in that crib. Bed now. Not your bed. No. Next up was the baby's dresser. So I went through the cloth diapers and just kind of organized them and made note of everything that we had. Stocked up our inventory, and we will save those for when baby grows into them. They're the one size diapers, so baby won't fit them until they're like 6-ish months old, maybe a little bit younger than that. Then I took out all of William's diapers, moved them into the other room, and replaced them with the teeny tiny newborn diapers. So I put some newborn size diapers and some size 1 diapers in here. Because I don't know when this baby is going to be born. I don't know if they're even going to fit into newborn diapers. Maybe they'll wear them for a long time. Maybe they'll be like Theo and will just fit right into size 1 diapers. I don't know. I'm preparing for all scenarios. But like, just look at the difference between these 2 diapers. I can't believe it. Once the diaper drawer was stocked up, I also went around and tried to find some products that I think I remember using with the newborn baby bums and stuff. I am also making a mental note of some more items that I need to buy for this basket, but that is all stored away and ready to go. I'm wiping everything down, again with the same Branch Basics cleaner. I am not kidding when I say I use this for literally everything. While I was at it, I figured, why not give the whole room a good vacuum? Make sure this place is nice and tidy and super ready for when this baby comes. I broke out the baby soothers and the baby soother straps and put them in their place. And then the laundry was done, and so I started going through all of that. I organized and folded all of the blankets and the wraps and the swaddles and the burp cloths and all the tiny little clothes. And now for the first time ever, I am using the no fold method when putting away baby clothes. Because folding clothes, while I honestly enjoy it, it's very time consuming. And I don't have a lot of time these days. So I organize them into different piles. I did sleepers, pajamas, onesies, pants, and then like outfits. And whatever was out of season or maybe just a bit too big for now, I put into a laundry basket and up into the closet. And then I just spent a little bit of time redecorating, making this place more baby friendly. We got off to a slow start this morning, so we haven't done much. I did, however, manage to repack the hospital bag. I had previously packed the hospital bag, but there were just a few things that I wanted to tweak and to add to it now that we're not quite sure whether or not this baby is coming by C-section or vaginal birth, so I'm preparing for all scenarios. But now that's done and out of the way. So this is where we are sitting at with our list at the moment. We've gotten halfway through. We're doing good. So now that we are done over there, we're moving into my bedroom. I have a variety of baby items in this basket that I need to find a place for in this bedroom. We're going to set up a little bit of a baby station in here. So where that drying rack is right now is where the bassinet is gonna go. And then in my nightstand, I wanna get a basket going of late night breastfeeding snacks, diapers, wipes, you know, all the things that I'm gonna need in the middle of the night, and even in those first few days postpartum when I'm just mostly in bed recovering. And then we're going to convert this wardrobe into like a mini baby wardrobe. Baby's gonna be in our room for the first like 3 to 6 months or so, depending on how things go. So it's nice to just have things here for quick access. So I'm gonna have things like blankets, burp cloths, basically anything that I'm going to need quick and easy access to in like early mornings or late nights. So we are going to start today off by going downstairs into the storage room and grabbing the bassinet and a number of other baby items. I have them all like lined up and ready to come out, so I'm gonna bring them all out today. I'm gonna wash a bunch of stuff like the covers for the Snuggle Me and the bassinet and the car seat, and then we're going to get going on this baby station. I'm trying to film this in such a way that does not give away the entire bedroom makeover. Honestly, I don't know if I'm even going to be able to have that video edited and done and live before this baby comes anyway. I'm probably going to have to give up on the whole trying to keep this room a secret thing, but for now, we're trying. Anyway, the load of laundry is going. We're going to work on this little station here. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to remove that chair in that photo. We're gonna give this all a shove. We're going to take down this rack and then I'll just set it up around the house whenever I need it. That'll make room for the bassinet here. So we're gonna see if I can move this on my own. Okay, now this wardrobe, it's filled with camera equipment because we needed a place to store camera equipment and this was the best spot to do so. We don't need all of the storage for baby. I'm gonna empty this spot, probably a couple more drawers, but everything else I think can just stay as is. This is our tripod storage. I think I'm gonna move the camera equipment that will not go in there temporarily into our closet right there. Okay, so I managed to actually squeeze everything except for cameras themselves and lenses into the bottom 3 drawers here. So the bottom 3 drawers and then this big section is all gonna be camera equipment, and then we just have like the daily use stuff in the closet. So that leaves us with 1, 2, 3 drawers, and this section for for baby stuff, and that should be perfect. Plus my nightstand, because I really don't have like anything in my nightstand other than like lip balm. So that is perfect. That is more than enough space. Now we get to start bringing in things like swaddles. These are my absolute favorite swaddles. They're from a company called Max and Moose, and you would never be able to tell that these have gone through one baby, many washes, and they still look brand new. These are amazing. We've also got some burp cloths. These are from a small company called Poppy and Petal. She is the sweetest. She makes these herself. They are absolutely darling and so soft. And we've got things like wipes. We're gonna stock up. One of these drawers is probably gonna be wipes. Another one is probably gonna be diapers. And then for the last one, I'm probably gonna throw in a bunch of like random stuff like clothes and whatever random things I feel like I probably need. Thanks, buddy. You're so sweet. I just spent the last 30 minutes fighting with the car seat cover. I don't think I even did it right. So I'm going to let Zach take over that project when he comes home. In the meantime, I'm going to do something that's a little bit more up my alley. And I'm going to pack myself or assemble for myself a little postpartum bathroom basket. I had this basket that I had planned on using for something else, and then I ended up not using it for something else, and so I'm going to use it for this. Basically, I'm just going to be filling this with adult diapers, with gigantic pads, the mesh hospital underwear that I saved from past births, wipes, a peri bottle, all the things I'm going to need to keep myself clean down there. And then I'm gonna have it here close to the toilet so it's close and I don't have to reach far for it, and it's just all there and ready for me. Thank you. We have 2 things left on the baby list and then we are done. So I'm gonna tackle this next. Oh, I just realized I grabbed size 1 diapers. I'm gonna repack our diaper bag. We still use this. William is 2 and I still use a diaper bag just to bring like diapers, wipes, and snacks. And waters, like that's basically all it holds at this point. So I need to go through this and repack this in a way that's going to suit a newborn once again. I've grabbed some diapers. I've grabbed a rag to use for spit up. This is a soother cleaner of sorts. This handy little bag houses a changing mat. And I also throw the diapers inside so it's all in one handy little pack. I've got an extra outfit. We've got lots of wipes. These are the things I'm going to add to the diaper bag. And otherwise, this is just a really good excuse to clean this thing out. Ooh, I also recently purchased the travel pack from Branch Basics. So this includes a foaming hand wash to use, you know, for the baby's bum, for my own hands, and then I don't have to use whatever's in public washrooms. This is an all-purpose spray. I imagine I'm going to be using this a lot for like diaper changing stations or wiping down the diaper mat or whatever, wherever we are. And then there's a little concentrate bottle, so I can refill this whenever I need to. So this is going to be a handy addition to our diaper bag. If you're curious about what's in my diaper bag, this is it. We've got some entertainment, some Band-Aids, snacks, usually a couple different kinds of snacks. We've got the diapers, the wipes, and now we also have a changing mat, an extra outfit for the baby, all this other little stuff that I now have to bring with us everywhere that we go. Before we go, I'll usually pack a few water bottles as well, and I try to keep it as simple as possible. All right, diaper bag is packed. The last thing to do is the car seat. So Zach is going to switch around all of the car seats. We have it ready to go. So we've got to move one car seat back, and we've got to shift another one over, and then we've got to put this one in, and then we're ready. This took a lot of trial and error, adjusting, trying to make things work, and eventually we did manage to make things work. And it's such an adjustment now, and it feels so strange to have 4 car seats in our vehicle. That's the end of the to-do list. We completed everything. We are ready for baby, and we are so excited to welcome this little person into the world. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned because a birth vlog is right around the corner. Until next time.